Hey Vanner family, it's time for another Tuesday Q&A video. Watch the video from start to finish and consider a partnership with me on Patreon or here on YouTube. Today's Q&A video is from Angela H. She is a new subby and she sent a really long email, so I'll be answering a lot of her questions over the coming weeks. And these are the first two. So let's get started. Angela H. asks, I'm a new subscriber, a few months, and I have got so many questions about living the nomadic life. I know that you may have answered some of these questions in other videos, but since I'm kind of starting at the beginning of your videos, I'm up to the 200 plus videos now. And then also trying to keep up with new material as well. Just bear with me. Okay, here are my questions. And if you do use any of them in your videos, please don't feel as though you need to answer them all in one video because I have a few. 1. My goal is to live in a tiny house on wheels so that I can travel, but also be able to have my children over when I may need their help due to a disability. I keep hearing about this RTR thing and finally found out that it's like a meetup event for people who live as nomads with the main group living in vans and RVs, etc. Can you try to explain what a person should expect when attending the RTR for the first time, i.e. where you eat if you aren't eating in your house, or if there is a schedule of classes, talks that are given during the RTR? Also, how long is the RTR and where can you find info on the actual dates of the RTR? 2. As a YouTuber, do you find it difficult to get sponsorships, or have you ever considered getting a sponsorship? I think with your background as a cosmetologist, that one video you did about hydrothermal natural products was great and it made me try their products. I thank you for that info and I wish you had had a coupon or affiliate link with them to get credit for when I purchased their products because, as you know, they ain't cheap. Thank you, Angela, for your two questions. The first one's about RTR. Now, RTR is not my event, so I'm going to be very short with this info because you can find it all on Bob Wells's channel, Cheap RV Living. He has a YouTube channel and a website by the same name, so definitely go there. I would type in RTR, and if you type in RTR or Bob Wells RTR or Cheap RV Living RTR, you will get years of videos from all the different past RTRs. As a new person, I would say definitely go to RTR at least once because it's very good for newbies. A lot of people end up finding their tribe and friends, people to travel with. If you go to the website cheaprvliving.com, there's a forum there. You can actually meet up with people to caravan to go out to RTR, especially if you're coming from the East Coast, because it tends to be over in the West Coast, Arizona or California area. So I would definitely say look into it. Now, everyone tends to do their own thing. It's definitely a pack it in, pack it out type thing. Nothing is provided. It is a free event, although they do take donations to his HOWA, which is Homes on Wheels Alliance nonprofit, does take donations. But the actual RTR event has always been free. Whether or not that changes, that's on him. I don't know. Again, it's not my event. I can't speak on the details. Again, follow his channel. Go to his website. All the information you want to know on RTR is there. His YouTube channel has past seminars on it, so you may learn enough through those that you don't even need to attend RTR because they're very detailed. Once the date gets closer, usually around October, November, December, is when you start getting a lot of information as he gets it. Last year, actually this year, 2020, was very hard for people to get information before it happened. It always happens in January, usually mid-January for 2 weeks. But the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, because he was getting a lot of runaround for the BLM, Bureau of Land Management, people, it took him a long time to get the information out. I think he usually tries to get that information out around October or November for people to start making their travel plans. But a lot of people, because things changed dramatically this year, 2020 with RTR, I think a lot of people didn't go. So it wasn't as successful as it has been in the past. So I'm hoping he's able to rectify that for 2021. I don't plan on ever going to RTRs again because I really just don't need to be there. I may be in the vicinity at a different campground just so I can have that social aspect, and just so if people want to hang out or meet up with me and the tribe, then they can. But I feel like the RTR should really be, left for the newbies to learn. I feel like, because his numbers are so big, it's probably best for those of us that are more comfortable with this lifestyle, kind of let the new folks have the RTR so that his numbers don't get outrageously big and then they start limiting him like they did for this year. That's just my opinion. Again, completely my opinion. I believe that he is trying to buy land through his nonprofit so that he can have permanent land to have the RTR every year and maybe multiple RTRs. So I believe there was some talk of maybe having an East Coast RTR because a lot of folks want to attend, but coming all the way from the East Coast out to Arizona for just 2 weeks is kind of hard. And a lot of people can't take that time off for all the travel plus the 2 weeks. So again, follow Bob Wells, follow Cheap RV Living on YouTube, cheaprvliving.com's website for all the RTR information you would ever need. I do recommend it for newbies. If you've been living this lifestyle already, it's probably not going to be necessary for you to attend unless you're just looking for some camaraderie to find friends and build a tribe. Now, your other question was about sponsorships. I do not have any sponsorships whatsoever. I have done some reviews of different things that were given to me. So I got the item for free. Sometimes they give a coupon code, sometimes they don't. It just depends on the company. I am no longer doing reviews at this time for products not made by Black-owned companies and American-owned companies. So yeah, sponsorships are very difficult to get. They really look for channels with the big numbers. I know a lot of van dwelling channels that do have sponsorships, and usually they get contacted because sponsors and people that put the ads on kind of watch channel growth. They're looking for people in the 100,000 subscriber mark, and with their video views being in the 20 and 30 and 40,000 views per video. So they want to get their product in front of as many faces and eyes as they can. And because my channel is considered a small channel, as far as the overall grand scheme of YouTube, with the just over 23,000 subscribers, as I've said before, only getting 1,000 to 2,000 views doesn't really entice them at all. So there's that. So yeah, I probably won't be doing any sponsorships. I would love to do a sponsorship with Kalima Cartwright. I believe that's her name. Salima Cartwright, who is the owner of Hydrotherma Naturals. She is a Black woman here in the United States, and she is a cosmetologist as well. So I would love to have a sponsorship by her. I do use her products. I still use her products. Even while I am currently starting my lock journey, I will be using her products. She actually had locks for, I think, a year and used her products. So I really wish she would get back into doing YouTube videos. She used to do them. I believe her channel is still up, but I don't think she does videos anymore like that. So yeah, I would love to see her do more videos because she's very knowledgeable. Her products are very good. And if she wants to hit me up for a sponsorship, I'm here, Salima. Go for it. Thanks, Angela, for your questions. You have many more that I will be answering in the next couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And if anyone else has questions they would like for me to answer on a Tuesday Q&A, hit me up, crystal@crystalvanner.com. Make sure you put Q&A in the subject line because it makes it much easier for me to find that question later, that email later. It doesn't get lost in the fray. If I have not answered your question, please resend it because it may have gotten lost in all the emails. I get emails daily for different things, different reasons. And so if you don't put Q&A in the subject line, when I go to search, when I get ready to make these videos, I usually search for that subject line. And if I don't see it, then I usually am not going to find it. So it's not because I'm ignoring your question or don't want to answer it. It's because it just got lost. So please resend it, crystal@crystalvanner.com. Thanks for watching another video from beginning to end without skipping and watching as many of the ad as you can. Mwah! I'll see you next time. You got a few seconds left.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Check out the playlist of the journey from day one. And a big thank you to my channel partners for making this video possible.